Welcome back, guys. So things just keep getting wackier in the real estate market, not just in Southwest Florida, but as a whole. Today I am down on a different beach. This is still in Inglewood. This is Stump Pass, a lot less crowded than Manasota Key. One reason for that is it has an admission fee, so that'll do it a little bit. Not that there's not parking requirements at Manasota, but definitely a more open, private feel down here. I told you guys, I'd say about a week back, about a new build condo, that they had originally listed these for $330,000. I'm in the water here, guys, so I'm gonna try to stay and not drop my camera. This is very murky. Oh my God, I'm literally sinking in the sand, holy crap. And before we kick it off, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, share if you can. Trying to get this channel over 10,000. Thank you for everybody who has taken the ride to 9,000 subscribers with me. You have no idea how much it means to me, and we'll get right into it. So they got new build condos dropping almost $100,000, going from 330 to 240. Those 240 condos got snatched up immediately because they're brand new. They had a ground floor corner unit at this complex go up for $279 brand new, and that went too. I am knee deep in the water here, holy God. Definitely a different beach. So some owner, I don't know, this is the madness that's going on. Some owner, I'm not sure if they know, this owner looks like they bought a year ago. They have a year-old unit, it's been lived in. It is not a ground floor, it is not an end unit. There's actually no windows on the sides. And they come out and they ask $300,000 for it. Why would anyone pay you basically $55,000 over the comps? It's not going to happen. So I don't know if it's lack of education on the seller's end. I don't know if it's lack of education on the agent's end, but my theory is that's probably not going anywhere, especially as they're planning on opening many more units in this community. Why would you do that? And some of the pushback I get, this is the reasoning I get on some of this, is when I say, hey, you can get a brand new house for what you're asking for your old house, they generally stick on location, which really isn't that important to people anymore. I'll be honest with you. I mean, like, school districts matter, not that much down here, but location-wise, people can go to Amazon, they do everything online. It's not as big of a factor as it used to be. The other thing they tell me is, well, someone's not gonna wanna wait to build. For $50,000 difference, yes, they are. Absolutely gonna wait. What are you talking about? They're not gonna pay you $50,000 more to have a used house now when they're building spec homes in the same community or around the area that they can get in a matter of months. So those are some of the reasons I get on why they think their pricing is gonna work. It's gonna be a bad time for them. You guys know that already. Another thing I'm seeing, a lot of new builds just coming to completion, actually coming on the market right now. Spec houses, I know they have to be spec houses because they're finished. A ton of them. I saw one subscriber sent me a listing in Northport that for $3.5 million, they had 10 brand new 3-2 homes for sale. Sell you the whole portfolio, all 10, not one of them rented. None of them rented currently. So they had rent projections on there, which I thought were laughable because, one, they were too high, but if you could rent these 10, you wouldn't be trying to offload them. Digging a little deeper, I actually found that this person has 48 of these coming to the market. He's got additional homes, 38 more to be exact. So, I mean, looks like he's trying to get in the 14 million range. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it also goes to show how many people bought new construction here for rental investment. And as you guys saw in my last video, the rental market is in the dumps right now. It's not doing great, and these things are not turning out great. And the ones that tried to do Airbnbs are seeing the same problems. I had a subscriber come down, actually had lunch with him. Shout out to Tony. And he was telling me he was looking at Airbnbs in the area for like $125 a night, which you couldn't touch that 3 years ago. They're all undercutting each other. So we're starting to see these bad investments start to get unloaded. And I'll notice too, a lot of these listings are from agents or owners that are out of Tampa, Orlando, Miami, things like that. And it's because during the pandemic, they all rushed here and bought these for investments that have now not worked out. And I'm kind of surprised that they're using the same agents that sold them to them to try and sell them again. But yeah, it's not unusual to see a lot of companies and a lot of agents now listing around Charlotte County and Northport, because this was like the frenzy area when it popped off during the pandemic, which is another reason. Oh, here comes another trench. Okay, I'm through. Which is another reason why we've been hit so hard and drastically and differently with inventory than the rest of the state. When Florida blew up and everybody started coming here, Charlotte County, Southwest Florida was still considered relatively affordable compared to the rest of the state. You're seeing it happen in Ocala right now. The money goes where things are cheaper, but now times have changed and it looks like everyone's trying to offload. One example I've seen recently is in Grand Paradiso, or now North Welland Park, as they like to call it. There was a very big investor influx in their townhome section. It wasn't uncommon to see one of their townhomes go up for $3,200 a month, and they were getting it. So people rushed in there in their final phase of building and bought all these new constructions. Now, if you go onto Legente Circle up there, you'll notice there's 30 homes for sale or for rent on one circular drive. I mean, this thing is no longer, guys, than a half a mile. And there's 30 homes, 30 townhomes now up for sale and up for rent, and they're not moving. And though I do cover the rental market, guys, unfortunately I do not handle renters, basically. I don't do leasing. And the reason for that, I do commercial leasing because they pay you, but residential leasing does not pay you. So generally, the commission offered for bringing a tenant to a property that's listed with another agent will be like $50 to $100. So you have to go to the listing agents on the rentals. Generally, if you go to Zillow and you pull up a rental property and you click, ask questions or request agent, you're gonna get that listing agent. Which brings me to why you will not get me as a listing agent if you click request info on Zillow on a home for sale. So as you guys know, Zillow sells leads. Basically, I go out, I get the listings, I put them up, I do the marketing, somebody clicks, hey, I want to see this on Zillow, and they give it to somebody or multiple people who paid $3,000 to $4,000 a month for the privilege of getting a shot at that lead. So they basically sell leads off of my listings. I get it. And so that's why you will get the listing agent on a rental property directly, because they offer no compensation, which is what most likely will end up happening if we continue with the commission structure and the buyer's agreements that they have in place. Now, with all that smack I just talked on Zillow, I got to give them credit because they just came out and shook up the real estate market for buyer's agents tremendously. As you guys know, we are going to be required to have agreements in place to show customers properties, as the proposed settlement states, by the National Association of Realtors, was supposed to take effect in July. They pushed it back to August, but generally in those agreements, compensation is discussed. And that's been making a lot of people uneasy, because if the seller doesn't offer any buyer's agent compensation, people have been scratching their heads going, well, how do I get my buyer's agent paid? You guys know the answer to that already. They're gonna make you sign an agreement that you're gonna pay them no matter what. And that's generally what's in there. But Zillow, these crazy mothers, God, I love the chaos, guys. I hate to say it, but it is chaos right now. It's got people in complete turmoil. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Zillow comes out and says, nah, we'll do it for free. Here's a 7-day, you know what? Here's a 7-day, no obligation, no cost agreement to show you properties. You can cancel anytime. You can walk away at the end of the 7 days. No, we're not gonna force you into anything. Boom, boom. Now, that's not allowed from what I hear in some states, but they also said, we're gonna give this isn't just for Zillow agents, we're gonna give this to all the realtors so they can use this to help all their customers and make sure that nobody feels anxious or pressured to lock into a buyer's agency contract with an agent they don't know. My peers are losing their minds because they're saying, well, I'm not gonna show houses for free. That's what we do now, guys. That's what I do now. We don't generally use buyer's reps down here. I understand the concerns with it, but it's how we're operating currently. This is also where I get a lot of pushback from some agents. They think I'm crazy. You know what, guys? I think I might be a little deranged. not only do I want to aggressively negotiate, no matter what side I'm working on. I'll give you an example. Had a house recently, got a good deal on it. Got a good deal. I went in aggressively, got a good deal for them, did a couple extra things. We did the inspection period. It was a pretty good inspection, I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the better ones I've seen in a long time. We got another, let's see how deep we're going. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I actually like this a little better, it keeps me moving. Where was I? Oh, yes, so we had an inspection and it came back pretty clean. And you know what? I went to the buyers and I said, there's some really, really minor things here. Really minor stuff. But I said, you wanna see if I can get some more? You wanna see what else we could do? And then people look at me like, why? Why? They didn't ask you to. They were satisfied with it. And I'm like, why not? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm sick. There's something wrong with me. But I was like, let's see if we can do anything else. We got a little more. We got a little more. So I was happy with it. But if you're not going to aggressively negotiate like that for your customers, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do it for yourself. All right, guys, and while I'm down here today, I'm gonna take you through Boca Royale. It's a local golf community. I've run you through Beach Walk, I've run you through the Isles at Cocoa Bay, but Neil Builders is actually building new homes in Boca Royale, and they're redoing their entire golf course. So I thought it'd be interesting to show you one of their models as well now. All right, guys, so I'm in the pool area of a Sanibel model. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with a den, just under 2,600 square feet, and I'll take you through it. All right, guys, so you got a 3-car garage on this thing, little front patio here. You can sit out, hang out. Entryway goes right into the living room, dining off to the right, take you through the laundry, first bedroom, guest bath, second bedroom, back into the living area. Here is your kitchen, double oven, range hood. You got a nice little seating area here with a view for the pool. This is a den, technically could be another bedroom. There's no closet, but you could use it for that. Here's your other guest bath. Back through the living area, going to take you through the primary bedroom. I like the ceiling in here. Walk-in closet 1, walk-in closet 2, primary bathroom. As I take you back, look at the ceiling again as I come out. I don't know, I just really like that. Out to the pool area, got your little seating area here. Great preserved view, outdoor kitchen. And back to the show. In another strange turn of events, as I've mentioned to you guys before, seeing a lot of stuff that's even shocking me here, like even good deals sit on the market a long time, and stuff that's going pending, like super good deals that's going pending in 1 to 10 days is still just getting asking price, sometimes lower. I saw one on the market, 9 days on the market, flew off the market. It was a great deal, and they gave them asking price. And I don't know if that was cash or financing. I've got to assume it was cash, but stuff like that's even shocking me. It's like, hey, super deal, no bidding war. Here's what we're gonna give you, we'll give you your price, or we're moving on. And that's really indicative of the climate here. Like I've mentioned, guys, buyers are not messing around. Buyers know what they wanna pay, they know what they think is reasonable. Buyers I'm working with are pulling comps. We're getting price per square foot if we can, if it's not a super unique property, and we're getting aggressive. So that's the climate right now in Southwest Florida, is even stuff that's priced aggressively is getting asked and selling quickly, but we're still not seeing bidding wars. Now, I've seen a hurricane house, like if you see a hurricane destroyed house for $150,000, yeah, you're gonna get a bidding war. You're gonna get 20 offers because there's still investors lurking out there. That's another thing to note, guys. By seeing that many offers on what is pretty much a decimated house, I'd argue it's worth more than $250, maybe $280 fixed up. And that might be tough now with the way things are going. 20 bids came in on that house at $150. So there's still people lurking. There's still investors waiting. All right, guys, that's what I got for today. If you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.